third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Folks, welcome aboard. Commence the jiggling. It's Tuesday afternoon, 4 p.m. on the dot. We're always on time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Revenge of the Sis, your favorite news, comedy, media program. And, of course, Mike Shilley and Royce Lopez, the media jihadists, if you will, greeting you on this afternoon. What does he say? How's everybody doing out there, you beautiful bastards? Can I do that? Hey, you beautiful bastards.
So I guess we'll start with the breaking news from this morning.
The hell we will.
All right, you're right.
Sorry. Sometimes you got to just look, folks. Sometimes you yell things and you get demanding, just so that people are reminded of your worth. Just
Correct.
to prove that you can do it sometimes.
This is a Fox News alert, and what appears to be a huge win tonight for President
She's
Trump.
younger than me, by the way.
There's no way.
Or she's not. Maybe she's not, but she's older than me by like a couple of years, like 2 years, 3 years. She's in my age range. Let's say that.
How old is Stormy Daniels?
Stormy Daniels is 39 years old.
Okay, so she's older.
All right,
than me.
but still, though, I know.
But that's
the judge. The judge that you posted
Okay,
a picture
there
of.
you go.
Let's use a comparison.
as a comparison.
Okay. Okay.
The judge in the Nicholas Cruz trial, the Parkland shooting, the presiding judge, Judge Elizabeth Shearer is her name.
What is judge?
Is gorgeous. She looks like she's 25 years old. Judge Shearer is 42 years old. Okay, so this judge in the Parkland case,
I got it.
Is 3 years older than this woman.
Woo!
This woman.
Oh no!
This woman.
Yeah.
Is I want to reiterate this is 3 years older than Stormy Daniels. Your lifestyle has a major impact on what you look like when you hit 40 years old. It is a fucking path through the woods, and you can go two different ways, and you could be Stormy Daniel, or you could be. Although that is, but that's luck, that's genetics, that's work.
I mean,
that's a combination.
Listen, I understand all that, but she is ridiculously hot.
Outrageously hot. I was
Like she's a 10. She's a 10 in Miami standards.
no,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
she is a New York 10. She's an LA 10.
Yeah, she's a
certified
legitimate 10.
10.
And then this.
She or 39
39
years old.
So we have this.
Stormy Daniel.
By the way, nice Breitling on her, and whoever married her gave her a big ass ring.
Yeah, she's I believe because everybody keeps pointing out.
Yeah.
Sure. They keep pointing out she's a Jewish last name. Clearly, she's not Jewish.
No,
Like,
no, no.
I
no,
can
no.
spot a Jewish girl because I know because I love my Ashkenazi milkies. That is
She's
clearly
married.
an Italian or Hispanic woman who
Normal-
some really rich local tech company guy
Here's
was
what I'll
like,
say.
I'll do anything, please marry me.
If she was a New York judge, I would say Italian, but because she's a Miami judge, I would
That's the only
say
reason I'm saying Hispanic.
not only Hispanic. I would almost bet she's Cuban.
But she looks, well, I was just going to say, she does look a little Italian. But I don't know, there's a little overlap there because
Yeah.
they look alike. But she's definitely super hot. And I think, she is. I think she has a Jewish husband that's like,
Of course.
that's probably was like, I'll give you all of Palm Bay. I'll give you the judge's bench
Yeah.
if you marry me. Just sure. But yeah, I was watching the Parkland footage. They did a hearing the other day, and I was watching the hearing. There's nothing really eventful that came of it, except for I spotted her, and I'm like, are courts like schools? Do they get substitute judges to come in once in a while?
Substitute judges.
I'm going to be the substitute judge today because Judge Old Wrinkly Balls is sick right now. He's getting his prostate looked at, but I'm going to be here for like a week. And I'm like, no, that is the presiding judge over the.
And by the way, Old Wrinkly Balls, he changed his name as Ellis Island. It was actually Old Wrinkly Testicles, but it was too long.
God, this woman looks
She,
like she's had a rough go. of it.
Stormy Daniels ages like a banana.
She's aging like a stripper, quite
Yeah.
frankly. That's what she is.
Be a huge win tonight for President Trump. A judge has just dismissed a defamation lawsuit brought against him by adult film.
I love the pictures, though, by comparison.
Yeah.
Like, her, and he's like, what are you going to do, right?
Brought against him by adult film star actress Stormy Daniels. The judge ruling that Daniels is liable for the president's attorney's fees. The president's legal team says, quote, in a statement, no amount of spin or commentary by Stormy Daniels or her lawyer, Mr. Avenatti, can truthfully characterize today's ruling in any other way than total victory for President Trump and total defeat for Stormy Daniels. We'll get reaction
That's
as we
great.
get.
Also, can we all agree? Wherever the fuck YouTube's doing here with this, doing what Facebook does now with the little
Oh, yeah.
next video that's
Yeah.
going to be. Oh my God! All of the video streaming services now are becoming unbearable.
Did you see?
Unbearable. I can't stand YouTube or Facebook anymore. Twitter's video also.
Did you see? Did you see Trump's tweet? Okay, you need to read it.
Oh
And
no!
Trump's
Yeah, I
like-
saw this.
Okay, so please, if you don't mind.
Federal judge throws out Stormy Daniels lawsuit versus Trump. Why is he third personing him? I don't like this Trump. Trump is entitled to full legal fees.
He's quoting. It.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Now I can go after Horseface and his third-rate lawyer in the great state of Texas. She will confirm the letter she signed. She knows nothing about me. Total con. I hope he does sue her. I hope a sitting president
Sue's a porn star.
spitefully sues a porn actress for legal fees.
I think he will.
I think he
I'm not
There's
even
no
kidding.
president in history.
He's
that ever
going to
would've-
do it.
He called her Horseface. He's taking this to court.
Fuck, that was beautifully done. Oh, you go fucking horse.
I hope she's literally like, because look, I'll tell you this. I know. I've worked with and known a million Stormy Daniels. She will pull a bunch of money from all these GoFundMes and this new burst in fame. She will be broke by the time a judge rules against her.
Oh, I know.
She does not hang on to money very well. So Trump will never see a dime out of this, but I want to see her. I want to see liens on her car and her house. And she's like, I want to see that kind of hardship for the rest of her years.
Fucking. By the way, Stormy, if you don't think that the moment that Avenatti, and he's going to try to run, the moment he runs for the Democrat nomination, he's going to run. And mark my words, he's already said it. He's going to drop you like a fucking hot potato, you stupid idiot. Like, she thinks she's good. That just like you know what this is? The porn star mentality translates into how she's acting. And what I mean is this. What I mean is, I'm so pretty, I'm just going to make money forever, never thinking that she's not going to be pretty at some point. You know what I mean?
Not even to mention the fact
Yeah.
you're not pretty now.
No,
It's
I get it.
It's already, the stock's
Yeah.
already declining, and there's not going to be another jump up.
She's doing the same thing. She's going, everybody on the left loves me. Do you understand, Stormy? If it wasn't for the fact that you're suing the president and you're going after him with Avenatti, did you see how quickly the Democrats dropped Dr. Ford like a fucking hot potato?
Dr.
By the
who?
way, exactly. Like a hot
Refresh my
potato.
memory.
Let's see. Okay. She's the woman that alleges that Kavanaugh tried to rape her.
Justice Kavanaugh.
Excuse me, Justice Kavanaugh.
Like you're not giving the man the rubber. He's now a Supreme Court justice. You fucking assholes. We're gonna lose though. It's true.
What do you mean?
Oh, we're losing in 2020. I've already had the visions, if you will. It's happening.
I don't know. We'll see.
There is. Oh boy, you wait for it. It's gonna be a tight one, but we're gonna lose because we're winning so much, and there's gonna be a backlash to that, and there's just too much. There is still way too many QAnon, California Patriot Prayer, R.C. Maxwell's, Chris Cantwell. Like there's this coalition of. There's so many people out there, and one of them's going to fuck it up for us. Somebody's going to have a rally. Something's going to happen.
So Trump did a 60 Minutes interview, and these are just some 8 noteworthy moments. We're not going to play the entire hour
You
interview.
always have to make the asshole thing with your mouth.
Yes, he does.
I love Trump, but it always looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
He always has this blow-up doll look on his face.
You treated me much differently on the subject.
I disagree, but I don't want to have that fight with you.
Hey,
All right,
it's
we're gonna have
okay.
another fight with you.
Leslie, it's okay. In the
All right.
meantime, I'm president and you're not.
I'm president, and I have a mouth that looks like a flashlight. Yeah.
I'm not denying climate change, but it could very well go back. You know, we're talking about
Well,
over
that's
millions
denying
of
it.
years. You'd have to show me this.
That's not denying.
That's not denying it.
That is, you're denying our carbon tax program. He's not denying climate change.
Scientists, because they have a very big political agenda.
And he didn't even deny climate change. His issue with the Paris Accords and my issue with all of these.
I believe they're called the Muslim Accords now.
The Al Akbar.
Thank you.
My only problem with these things is that we have to pay everything, and then Europe has to pay everything, and then China and India still shit in the streets.
Yeah.
And pump coal into the directly into the sky. You know what I mean? And like China does weird shit too. Like, we don't know. We're going to test spray aluminum hydroxide in clouds and see if we make hurricane. And you're like, no, you're just putting dangerous toxic metals in the sky. I don't know. We try. Like, they don't have to pay anything. And then when you go to China and India and you go pay up, they go, no, thank you. Please leave or we kill you. And you go, they're not gonna
not paying.
pay us. So, and in the U.S., it's like, we'll pay twice, I guess. U.S. is like the guy at the climate change dinner that, like, China and India never show up with their wallets, and they're like, "Oh, so sorry, I live in car," and you're like, "Fucking, I guess we'll pay.
We'll pay whatever. Fine." Yeah, no, I had a friend who went to Taiwan for business, and he was saying that it is.
Probably can't even breathe.
It's the pollution is fucking
Can't even breathe in
horrendous.
Asia.
Yeah,
China, they wear these masks in certain parts of China.
you're not saying it right.
China.
Thank you.
They have these masks. I mean, they're polluting more than anybody. Everybody knows it. So that's like when they go, "Are you denying climate change?" No, I'm just not going to pay the whole bill for climate change. Either they start paying and making efforts with us, or nobody does.
Exactly.
This is bullshit.
They have a very big political agenda, Leslie. There's something really terrible and disgusting about
Trump said he could be retaliation against Saudi Arabia over Jamal Khashoggi's disappearance.
that if that were the case. So we're going to have to see.
Oh, yeah, and this isn't good, by the way. They are now, look,
This is a journalist, correct? That was
that he was allegedly murdered.
basically just killed. Yeah.
And look, these people, look, no, but I trust me, I hate Saudi Arabia. They're on my list of countries I would love to get. Like, if we're going to be neocon war hawks in this country and build empires, fucking Israel and Saudi Arabia. Let's do it. But, like, we don't. We go and we kick the shit out of, like, fucking Libya. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do. We're the big tough guys. They go, "You better watch out, North Africa. We'll fucking glass you." And you're like, we didn't do anything. So I want to fight. I would love to fight Saudi Arabia and make it fucking, U.S. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. The problem with that is, I don't like the fact that everybody just suddenly wants to do it, and they're pushing Trump into it. Just type in Saudi Arabia right now, Trump, into Google, and look at all the headlines. It's the media is trying to pressure Trump into going to war with Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And again,
Yeah,
I hate
absolutely.
Saudi Arabia just like the next guy. I hate Saudi Arabia as much as I break Israel's balls. I hate Saudi Arabia much more, because Saudi Arabia acts as this sort of like boogeyman for Israel,
Right.
But they're secretly like part of the same, like, hey, we'll be your bad guy, you be our bad guy, everybody's good. So, but yeah, I hate Saudi Arabia, but I don't like the reasoning behind this. Everybody just suddenly wants to go fuck Saudi Arabia up. And then you guys realize, right? That's the Holy Land. You think going into Afghanistan was bad? You think going into Iraq is bad? Let's put boots on the ground in Saudi Arabia and see what the fuck happens. There's certain things you don't do. Again, I'd love to rattle Israel's cage too. But there are certain segments of the planet you don't put boots on the ground unless you're ready for a holy war.
And disgusting about that if that were the case. So we're going to have to see. We're going to get to the bottom of it, and there will be severe punishment. He doesn't want to go to war,
About Kim Jong-un.
and we don't want to go to war. And he understands denuclearization, and he's agreed to it. And you see that. He's agreed to it.
Do you
No
trust
missiles.
him?
I do trust him, yeah. I trust him. That doesn't mean I can't be proven
Why
wrong.
would-
on that.
By the way, why would you trust him? Do you trust him? If you are actively negotiating with a world leader, what was he gonna say? Like, let's say the talks are going good, and Kim Jong he said he will denuclearize, whatever. What's Trump gonna go? I don't trust him. He's a liar. Like, why would he do that? They want to get us into war with North Korea.
Anybody. They just want to get into war.
Exactly. They want.
Iran, Syria, North Korea, Saudi Arabia, pick one. Just go to war. And Trump, look, as much as I do criticize Trump, there's times I love him, there's times I hate him. He's done an excellent job, bless you, of not getting us into any major retarded wars.
That is true.
Could eventually we're not going to get through an entire presidency without some kind of fucking war, but he's done a very good job of navigating us away from it so far. Any chance he gets, he's just like, I'm going to try to not do this.
Do you trust him?
Well, they meddled But I think China meddled too.
But
and
why
I think
do you
other
say
countries,
China
And
meddled
you want to
too?
know something?
Why-
Because they did. China meddles in more elections than we do, and we meddle in a lot of elections.
You say China. Why don't you
Let
just
me
say
ask
the
you.
Russians meddled?
Because I think China meddled also.
How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many
Why
years
did you
ago
have
was it? I
to
don't know.
make fun of her?
I didn't really make fun.
Well, they were laughing.
Boy, they were laughing.
Do you think you treated her with great
I
respect?
think so, yeah, I did.
But you seem to be saying that she lied.
You know what? I'm not going to get into it because we won. It doesn't matter.
You lost. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I love that. I don't have to explain myself to you. I won.
We won. It could be that he is. I think he's sort of a Democrat.
He's also touched on the potential departure of Secretary Mattis.
We won. It could be that he is. I think he's sort of a Democrat, if you want to know the truth. But General Mattis is a good guy. We get along very well. He may leave. I mean, at some point, everybody leaves.
Are you willing to reinstitute that policy? You said we're looking at
Asked if you reinstated his border family separation policy.
everything. Yes
I will
or
only.
no?
You can't say yes or no. What I can say is this: there are consequences from coming into a country, namely our country, illegally.
Will you pledge that you will not shut down the Mueller investigation?
Well,
This, by the way, and 60 Minutes has did this with Obama for probably every year they had a 60 Minutes interview with him. Did they ever say, you better pledge not to, do you understand? He's the fucking president, and then why in the world does a news organization get now in fucking 2018 tell the president to take a pledge?
Because he needs.
They're still treating him like candidate Trump. They're still treating him like he hasn't been president for 2 years.
Not our president.
Unbelievable,
How
man.
else do you lead the resistance, bro?
Forget whether you like Trump or not. You motherfuckers don't fucking respect that office unless one of your little faggots is in there.
namely our country, illegally.
Will you pledge that you will not shut down the Mueller investigation?
Well, I don't pledge anything, but I will tell you, I have no intention of doing that. I think it's a very unfair investigation because there was no collusion of any kind.
So that's pretty much the quick takes.
I'm sick of the media.
You're just getting sick of the media.
I'm starting to realize that this media, this mainstream media.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't want to get pinched here, but I think that they're being dishonest with us.
Mike, is that what you want? You want us to get another YouTube strike?
I'm just saying. By the way, I just saw a great picture on Facebook. Time magazine tweets today. Selena Gomez switched her Instagram settings to private. With a picture of Selena Gomez. First response is this just random black guy named Walt. There's a slave trade going on in Libya.
That's fucking great.
I really think that needs to be the next direction of shitposting. Should just be hammering legacy media tweets, every social media post they make with statements like just brief, factual, one-sentence statements about something 10 times more. No pontificating, no paragraphs. Oh, the media's not... Just like that. Just every time they go, did you hear about Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande splitting up? And you just respond with, like, we might go to war with Saudi Arabia. Like, they just murdered a journalist. The press is dead.
You know Pete Davidson is going to kill himself now, right?
Yeah, no, we've already got the clock. I told him to start the clock months ago. I have already predicted that she would break up with him this year.
Well, that was an easy one.
Some people thought they'd make it through the holidays.
Ooh!
A lot of people.
Those people are idiots. Sorry, go ahead.
I predicted they'd break up. Now I'm predicting the exact time window of when Pete Davidson's going to kill himself.
Oh, boy.
Somewhere between December 26th and January 12th.
Okay, so through the holiday slump time.
Like after the holidays.
I got you, yeah.
That's when it really... Oh, yeah, mark my words.
All right.
If this really happens, it would have felt terrible.
So there's a couple updates on that. Toronto, Radisson East.
Oh,
well,
the very nice Radisson. Right?
Remember when we talked about it last week? We said that the only there was a fire apparently where all the Muslims were living, and the only news source that was reporting that it was sparked by anti-Muslim stuff that we were like, oh fuck, I hope it. Well, it turns out from the Toronto Sun, facts don't seem to matter.
Your feelings? Oh.
Facts don't seem to matter in the North York hotel fire story. There's still more questions than answers when it comes to investigating into the suspected arson of the North York Hotel 2 weeks ago. But one thing Toronto police want to make clear about this investigation into the third floor of the Radisson Hotel, Toronto East, and Highway 401 is there is no evidence it was an attack on refugees staying here. So it was not an attack on refugees staying there. A notion some have irresponsibly been floating and reporting. I spoke with a detective earlier today, and there is no indication at this time that the arson is an attack on immigrants staying at the hotel, a Toronto police spokesman wrote in an email. This was sent after another police source told me the investigation into the fire that started at 10:34 p.m. does not involve the hotel or hotel guests being targeted. It seems like an important fact. So, again, turns out that what they are floating... and as this video I'm about to play is going to show you, they are smoking hookah in their rooms. Now, there's no... This is just on the ether.
This is amazing.
This is just... So I'm going to play this. This video isn't about the fire. This is just some more updates on the hotel. However, from what I've been hearing...
This for Toronto area...
They've been smoking hookah in the room. If you've seen hookah, you have those hot coals. And if those things fall on the carpet, they will fucking start a fire.
The hotels and hotel guests, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada will be housing illegal asylum seekers in Toronto area hotels for at least another month.
Amy Poehler's falling apart.
Another month. They've now extended the stay for another 4 weeks. It's supposed to be temporary.
I would love 4 weeks in a hotel.
Wouldn't it be great?
Were originally housed in Toronto area university dorm rooms, illegal asylum seekers, economic migrants, primarily those self-deporting from immigration law enforcement
Economic migrants. Yeah, what do you call them?
The United States, part of the more than 34,000 people who have illegally crossed our borders since 2017. They had to be housed somewhere since they weren't really
How about in their countries of origin?
Whoa! White nationalist?
Deported at all. In fact, less than 400 of those 34,000 have been deported. Anyway, the migrants were crushing Toronto's homeless shelter system, with estimates projecting that migrants will make up 54% of Toronto's homeless shelter.
Those are rookie numbers. We can get that up.
More than half.
Nah.
They're literally importing homeless people.
They're gonna trust me. They're gonna get a handle on this.
Oh wait, here's something else. The media are always good. The police told me the person in the picture was okay. There's a photo of the person of interest the police are looking for the fire. This is brand new.
Asian gentleman.
Dude, right now we'll finish. We'll go back to this video, but hold on, check it out. This is the person of interest. That's the person of interest. Look like a white nationalist to you?
Looks like Phil Chang.
Hey
Phil, did you do this? Somebody get a line on Phil Chang. See if he's still around. I didn't know he was in Canada.
All right, back to the video.
Population by this November. Now, the shelter crunch is happening because Montreal, despite its sanctuary city status, declared in early April it would no longer house asylum seekers in city-owned shelters.
Whoa. Montreal, the sanctuary city, just said they will no longer hold asylum seekers.
Well, that's because the far right Quebecois people are starting to
make noise.
Yeah. The French Canadians aren't the same as fucking, these other cucked Canadians.
Right.
They're French. Very nasty people.
I guess Montreal finally got mugged by the reality of being a sanctuary city after all. So The federal government, along with the city of Toronto, started putting the migrants up in college and university dorms. But as summer
College and university dorms are now holding them.
ended, the migrants needed to go somewhere because the students needed their bedrooms back.
So yeah, during the summer, the dorms are empty, so they were putting them up in there. Now, Mike,
Yeah, I've seen Revenge of the Nerds. I know how it works.
But you've been to college dorms. I'm sure you've seen how it is. Would you want to? Let's say you're gone for 3 months. You're coming back to your dorm. Do you want to show up back in your dorm where fucking these basic animals stayed there, smoking hookah in your room, shitting on the floor, peeing on the walls?
Yeah, and then as soon as you try to light a hookah, you're thrown out of college.
You're thrown out of college forever. And by the way, here's the thing with dorm rooms. You don't bring your own mattress. The mattress is kind of just there. So good luck to those kids returning.
The migrants are currently being housed in Toronto area hotels and motels, while more permanent accommodation is found for them. But it looks like that's just not happening, or not happening as quickly as the government thought it would. So the government is renewing the contracts with the hotels for another 2 to 4 weeks going forward.
Oh, good.
Sue Ann Levy reports in the Toronto Sun that the Radisson Toronto East Hotel has been inundated with bad TripAdvisor and Expedia reviews.
It turns out, by the way, and it comes up in just a little bit, the government was put. You know when you go through the TripAdvisor, you went
the
through
fake
it.
reviews?
That was the government.
The
The government's using TripAdvisor's mind control.
been staying there. The review she found alleged that some 400 refugees from Africa are occupying all but 2 floors of.
By the way, no story with a happy ending has ever started with 400 refugees from Africa. It's not a happy story, you know?
You think they'd understand this by now?
Yeah. Nobody ever reads bedtime stories to their kids and goes, and then the 400 refugees came into your neighborhood and raped you to death.
Of the hotel, and that guests booking at the hotel are not informed of the situation before they stay. Now, according
That's the fucked up part, that they don't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, they should at least go, hey, look, I know you want to make a reservation, but just to let you know, there's 400 African refugees staying here.
to Levy, people
Just
describe
400, though?
Yes.
Okay, we can do it. Yeah. We'll make it work.
By the way, did you look at the prices? Like, when you Google it.
No more than 400, though, right?
But when you look at the prices for the hotel, they haven't lowered their prices to accommodate for this shit. They're still charging you Radisson prices. That's the part.
Yeah, the other Radissons are like $20 more a night.
I know, that's
it's like,
it.
You fuckers.
But you know what I mean? You're still charging Radisson prices.
the hotel as dangerous, dirty, and noisy, and as a madhouse full of loitering refugees. Another review said that kids were skateboarding in the lobby.
Yeah, but that turns out that was just Muslim Bart Simpson. Freeze-tastic Voyage in the chat says drone strikes on the Radisson Toronto.
Review said that a hotel guest's daughter kept being harassed by a full-grown male refugee. Michael.
That's how someone gets killed. When you look, man, when you fuck with somebody's daughter like that in front, I think there's nothing more deadly than an angry fucking dad. You know what I mean? Like, you fuck with someone's kid. Yes.
400 African refugees?
Oh, there you go. All right. So there's one thing scarier.
Well, A from Houston, Texas wrote a TripAdvisor review that said, there are uncivilized refugees everywhere in the lobby, in the pool, and it looks like they're also in the ladies' room at lobby level. Well, it's like this is a 9/11 training camp. There are suspicious people lurking around every corner. And if I was not a Marine, I'd feel threatened. No female should stay there. Levy reports.
By the way, way to self-brag. If I wasn't a Marine, if I wasn't a badass Marine, it'd be scary. But luckily, I'm a badass Marine. Calm down, dude.
That she called the hotel, who refused to give any information on the refugees or even acknowledge that there were refugees staying at the hotel. Now, Anyone can write anything they want on TripAdvisor. But these reviews also absolutely line up with our reporting at refugeeinvestigation.com. We know through our exclusive access to information investigation that the government-sponsored refugees were destroying Toronto area hotels in 2015 and 2016. Reports from hotel managers said the refugees were causing
Lack of parental supervision was the main concern. Smoking cigarettes and hookahs in the room. The smoke alarm had been pulled 2 times. A third time, and the hotel could face a fine. Smoking in large groups by the front door. Clients used too much of the free sugar packs. Clients hoarding towels or stealing towels off the housekeeper's cart. No girls swimming in the... A phone book ripped into many pieces and thrown out a screen window. Broken screen on a window. Minor damages to some of the rooms. The hotel has had one complaint from another guest. You should have told me I was staying at a Syrian refugee camp.
Causing fires in their rooms, urinating in the lobby, insisting on sex-segregated Sharia swimming times.
They wanted Sharia swimming times. These are reasonable people that could easily integrate with our country, right? Don't be a bigot.
All right, guys, everyone out of the pool. Sharia swimming time.
Beach Boy starts playing.
I bet the skating rinks are lit in the Middle East.
Stealing...
No, literally, they're on fire.
Yeah, because it's haram to roller skate.
appliances in the rooms, throwing away the donations that generous Canadians had given them, sexually intimidating and harassing the female housekeeping staff, dangerously neglecting their small children, and damaging the Bibles in the hotel rooms.
Mike, you sit here and you go, look, they are culturally incompatible.
But you're being a bigot, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
These people just want to have Sharia swim times in their completely government-funded hotel. And you sit there like you've never lived in a government-funded hotel floor.
No,
refugees.
I've never done that. I've never done that.
You haven't lived.
From other access to information filings that the government tried to plant good TripAdvisor reviews when the hotels complained about all the bad reviews they were getting from their actual paying customers. Yeah, that's right. The government tried to mislead Canadian families.
All I can imagine is Trudeau sitting at a computer going, all the people are lovely. Please come to this hotel. My fucking job depends on it.
Sorry, guys. I have to keep doing these. These reviews all day.
All night.
Prime Minister's there himself.
Tapping.
Tried to mislead Canadian families who were going to spend their hard-earned after-tax dollars on what they were hoping was a clean, safe hotel. And they were doing it with fake TripAdvisor reviews to bolster the ratings of hotels like the Toronto East Radisson, where a former United States Marine said he'd never want a woman to stay. Again, you can see all of my coverage on the first wave of...
All right, so that's pretty much the fucking gist of it. Keep an eye on Canada. You're
doing great. You're doing a good job, guys.
Keep an eye on Canada. Had we had if it was a Liberal in right now, you don't think this exact thing would be happening right now here?
Dude, you are making a mountain out of a molehill.
No, it's not.
You are making 4,000 African refugees out of 400.
I don't want to go by that molehill, Mike.
Hire me, Trudeau. If he won't do it, then
All right,
Philly D won't hire me. Nobody's giving me any work.
Let's move begrudgingly to the wonderful city of Detroit. What do you say?
We begin this half hour with a verdict in a controversial case. Last April in suburban Detroit, a teenager got lost on his way to school and knocked on a door to ask for directions. The homeowner opened the door armed with a shotgun and fired at the teen as he ran for his life. Dean Reynolds has more on the case where many feel race was a factor.
Security video shows 14-year-old Brennan Walker approaching a stranger's house in Rochester Hills, Michigan, last April.
I knocked on the lady's door. Then she started yelling at me. And she was like, "Why are you trying to break into my house?"
I don't know. Why do you look like fucking a young P. Diddy in the Sky's the Limit video?
Well, he sounds like Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
If you actually close your eyes.
And I was trying to explain to her that I was trying to get directions to Rochester High.
He had overslept, missed the school bus, and got lost walking to class. He hoped homeowner Dana Ziegler might point him in the right direction. Why he sprints away becomes clear in the next frames. That's 53-year-old Jeffrey Ziegler toting a 12-gauge shotgun, aiming and firing at the fleeing teenager. The shot...
Now look, there's a lot of things that are going on in this video. Okay?
A lot of fun stuff.
First off, a 14-year-old got lost on his way to school, is what they said. A 14-year-old
That seems a little weird to me.
And he knocked on somebody's door to get directions.
Which also seems weird.
Most 14-year-olds, to my understanding, every phone has GPS, right? So they have a phone. The kid has a phone.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking in terms of when I was 14.
No. So am I.
Like, even these kids, you just turn on your GPS.
If I was 14, I still probably would have knocked on a door. I'd deal with it. I would go to a gas station.
Like New York. New York's a good example of a city I've known my whole life, but I still get turned around in it. I'm sure you do too.
Oh yeah, New York.
Where you're just like, where are you and where are we? And like, that's a city where I'm known to be like, hang on, pop the GPS on, and I'm like, what fucking corner are you at? All right, I'll be there in 2 seconds. So he couldn't do that. You're right. I didn't even think of that.
Now, that being said, this is the full video. This is the actual video because this is his security cam. So he walks up. Now apparently here's where he's talking. The wife is talking to him. It's basically right around here. The guy comes up, I think, behind the wife with the shotgun, and he takes off. Now, by the way, stupid, who shot the shotgun?
Why would you shoot at somebody who's clearly running far away?
Secondly, he would have been perfectly fine had he come out with the shotgun and just not shot it.
Yeah, and just went back in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying, because I don't want it to get misconstrued that I think this guy did the fucking right thing by shooting. No, he didn't. However, I also don't like when they Trayvon up a story and only show a picture of him as a baby. Or make it seem like this kid was just missed his bus and he was on his way to school just being innocent. Like, look, I'll tell you, I was 14 and I was not innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I feel like this kid was up to something.
Yeah, look,
not because he's black, but because he's a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And all teenagers are subhuman pieces of
and
shit.
are up to something. Yeah.
All working an angle.
Because that whole I was lost, I didn't know how to get to school. You have a phone. That's a lot. I don't know one kid that's older than 10 now that doesn't have a phone.
Missed him.
He grabbed the gun, and I saw it, and then I started to run, and then that's when I heard the gunshot.
Dana Ziegler called 911.
That's the wife.
I was screaming as loud as I possibly could. He didn't look like a child. He was a rather big man standing there. And also, if he was going to school, we have no schools in our area.
See, they don't have schools in that area.
The teen's mother said race must have played a role.
Of course,
watching the tape,
that's a really young mother, huh?
I was just gonna say, his 27-year-old mother had this to say.
Looks like his sister. Where's the dad? You'd think he'd want to be here for this interview.
That's what he was looking for.
Oh, you're right.
Door to door.
Wrong neighborhood, bud.
Door to door looking
watching
for
the
his dad.
tape, you could hear the wife say, "Why did these people choose my house? Who are these people?"
Okay, but no. I hate these people argument.
Who are these people?
I am so sick of these people. What do you mean, these people? Blacks. No. She probably meant, because again, I think this kid might have been onto something. Again, you fucking assholes. I know probably in your fucking public project housing that you live in, there's just a bunch of people all day on bicycles and sitting on the stoop, hanging out, 4 generations of a family every day on a stoop. So you're used to that sort of thing. But we here in the suburbs aren't used to people going like this and knocking on doors.
Correct.
It's fucking jarring. It's when you live in a nice neighborhood, somebody standing on your lawn is jarring.
That's correct.
The teen's mother said race must have played a role.
Watching the tape, you could hear the wife say, "Why did these people choose my house?"
Oh my God.
Who are these people?
GoFundMe, right? Let me guess.
Yeah.
GoFundMe already for this kid, for this wonderful kid who's going to blow it all in a fucking rap video like DeAndre Harris?
That set me off.
Police detective Sean Pace recalled what he told Ziegler during his interrogation.
This cuck.
And Ziegler's response.
Just admit that you aimed your weapon at this young man and he took a big drink of water.
Just, by the way, I love that in police interrogation shit. Just admit that you aimed a weapon at this young man.
Admit that you committed a violent crime.
Yeah.
So we can get a promotion and I can put you in prison.
Thank you.
Jesus.
He looked at me and he says, "I'm tired of being a victim."
Ziegler, who said his house had had 5 previous break-ins, was questioned by his attorney in court.
5 previous break-ins. Again, he shouldn't have been shooting at somebody running. Let me be clear.
But he's going to go to jail for that then.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I mean, that's attempted murder. There's no way around that.
Court on Thursday.
You understand you did something wrong?
Yeah, absolutely.
And on Friday, the jury agreed, finding Ziegler guilty of assault. He'll be sentenced next month.
Of assault, though. That's not
too bad.
Yeah.
Still
For
sucks.
CBS This Morning Saturday, Dean Reynolds.
Wait, now people have to virtue signal. Hold on.
Chicago.
I grew up in suburban Detroit. It breaks my heart to see a story like this.
Yeah,
it really does.
It's just unbelievable. This guy standing on your doorstep and you greet him with a shot.
These are people that if you walked into, they live in gated community. That's my favorite part. Everybody there,
They live in
there,
the kind of place that you could never even get to their steps.
everybody there lives in a fucking gated community. Okay? And by the way,
Unbelievable.
I love gated communities. I strive one day to live in one. But everyone there is in a gated community. And they are going to act like unbelievable. I'll tell you what, every one of you. If a black kid showed up at your door, 14 years old, in your gated community, you would not answer the door and go, "Hey, how are you? You want some muffins?" You would use that fucking camera that you have installed and go, "What? Yes, can I help you?" "Hey, I don't have directions. Get off my property." None of these, they're all acting like they would just be like, "Yeah, no, I just welcome him with open." I would make him breakfast.
At the end of the day, I mean, the guy did fuck up. Though he should have
Of
never
course.
went out there. Should have just been like, "Look, I got a shotgun in here, and if you don't get off my fucking stoop, I'm gonna blow your face off."
Yes.
Should have been the end of it.
Fucking these fucking liars, all of them.
I mean, it's Detroit, dude. Like I said, like he was saying, the 5 break-ins. Poor fucking guy, man. Just get sick of it.
All right.
Then again, it's also like, bro, fucking move. How great is your job in Detroit that you can't move?
I have a candidate from Miss Florida. So, I mean, I need obviously your vote, but tell me what you think.
Fucking Paul! You fucking disgusting piece of shit! I don't care. You can put me on. Give me my fucking Paul! I don't care. Put me on World Star. I'm already famous on World Star.
I got you.
Put me on World Star. This little bitch wants to fucking flirt with a bitch who's scooping macaroni and cheese. He's gonna get macaroni and cheese.
Tell the camera what he did. Tell the camera what he did.
I'm the shit. Ain't no bitch hotter than me. Ain't no bitch more paid than me. Fuck all you fucking bitches.
What is she on?
I like this. Guess is always a fun game. Here's the thing. I think she's just probably just drunk and on cocaine, but I think that she's also got mental issues. Like, I think she's just got, like, bipolar or maybe borderline or whatever. But she's also, I think she might have been up for a couple days.
Oh, no sleep?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of maybe some coke, some booze.
You
and
know
she's-
what? You're
Everybody's
right.
saying bath salts. Anybody who's saying bath salts has no experience with drugs.
Yeah, but being up, I like where you're going because look how she's dressed when the sun's up, which
Yeah, no,
means
she's been up.
all night. You're right. She's been up all night. That's a good point.
Yeah, she's exhausted. She's coming down probably from drugs. She's having a meltdown. It happens.
He's gonna get mad.
Tell the camera what he did. Tell the camera what he did.
I'm the shit. Ain't no bitch hotter than me. Ain't no bitch.
Is
more
there
paid than-
anything? Is there anything more gross than a white woman who speaks like this?
It is disgusting.
It's the most disgusting thing ever, right?
Look, I'm just happy she doesn't have a fucking Hispanic accent. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I wouldn't even mind that. Like, just don't talk like a you know what.
No bitch more paid than me. Fuck all you fucking bitches.
That part.
Fuck all you bitches. Ain't nobody got $10,000 tits like me.
Did she take her tits out?
She did, and also, sweetheart, ain't no other bitch have 10,000.
No, ain't no other bitch.
I'm willing to bet that that's a false claim. If we had to Snopes that, it would say false. Many other women have $10,000 titties.
Bitches. Ain't nobody got $10,000 tits like me. $10,000 on my titties, bitch.
Why is he not filming the titties?
I guess because he knows he wants to put it online.
So what? You blur it out later.
Does this guy look like he didn't
Capture the titties and then worry about it in post.
All right, fair point.
What is that? Is bad camera work.
He just left her there.
I got it.
That guy might be my favorite guy ever. The guy who left her there is the real winner in all this.
Would you though?
Leave her there?
No. Would you?
Would I bang her? I have banged her. I've banged many like her, but the thing is, though, you can bang a girl like that, like on one of her better days. Like that, you're getting her when she's having a goddamn meltdown. I would definitely smash, but like, you know, you folks are judging her. You've never seen her like on a regular Tuesday, where she's a
Good
little
point.
calmer. You know what I mean? Then you can fuck her.
Whatever excuses you need to make.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fine. She got $10,000 titties though.
This is definitely Florida, though.
Yeah, it's definitely Florida.
$10,000 on my titties, bitch.
Where are they?
I don't know exactly. I know it's Florida for sure. It was one of those Florida stories that popped up.
I gotta know where this
Oh
is.
my God, he left me.
I'm sure somebody will find out in the chat.
Thank God he left.
I got it.
That's the only reaction to have.
That's the best.
All right. Mike, the Washington Post wants you to know something.
Radical Mothering said, if I saw a video of my adult daughter behaving this way, I'd be hauling her home so fast and redirecting her. See, the problem with that, though, Tasha Rose, is that she'd be an adult.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like, it's not in a perfect world, they'll always be your kiddies, but you know, once they hit their 20s, especially like the worst is dealing with somebody who's either in the dope game or in the strip club business, because like they generally have fuck you money. Where you're, I'm taking you all. You're like, fuck you. I'm just gonna I got fucking $1,100 in cash on me right now. I'll go get a hotel. Leave me alone.
We have a new article from the Washington Post from a woman. Thanks for not raping us, all you good men.
You're welcome.
Let me finish reading it. Thank you for not raping us, all you good men.
You're welcome.
I get it. But okay. Let me.
Don't forget that I could.
At any point
time.
in time.
Anytime I decide to.
For not raping us, all you good men, but it's not enough.
Oh, you want more?
Do you want to know what this...
You want us to go above and beyond is what you're saying. You know what? You're right. It's not good enough. Let's go back to square one. I'll just rape you.
This is the woman who wrote it. Swear to God. That's the woman who wrote it.
Jesus Christ. David Duke wrote this article?
All right, well, let's explain what she looks like.
She looks like David Duke.
She really does. Victoria Bissell Brown. Victoria Bissell Brown. I yelled at my husband last night, not pick up your socks yell. Not how could you ignore the red light yell. This was real yelling. This was a 30 minutes from the gut yelling, triggered by small, thoughtless, dismissive, annoyed, patronizing comment. Really small, a microwave that triggered a hurricane. Woman writer. Woman writer.
Women writers are terrible. Who is this poor husband that deals with this?
I blew hard and fast, and it terrified me. I'm still terrified by what I felt and what I said. I'm almost 70 years old, and I'm a grandmother, yet in the roiling ointment, screaming...
Oh, shut up! No more women articles. New rule. I can't deal with their writing. It's the worst.
Screaming at my husband as if he repressed every clueless male on the planet. And I, every angry woman of 2018... I announced that I hate all men and wish all men...
I. You notice that? Women, do you know when you... Hey, ladies.
Get funky.
Hey, cunts.
Whoa!
And no, he's not talking about... I'm speaking to all of you right now.
All of you.
Cunts. Okay. Listen to me.
Writing it down.
One of the first things one learns in even a basic creating writing class, like you can go to like a community college and some fucking hack who wrote sci-fi paperbacks on Amazon will teach you the basics of creative writing. The basics will teach you that I, me is not a good stance to write from. In fact, it's so basically a thing that's understood that if you even write a blog on WordPress and you have the right plugins, there is basic software that will tell you, hey, you're saying I and me too much. You're writing like a stupid woman. Ladies, get it together. Fuck.
I announced, she says, I'm almost 70 years old. I'm a grandmother, yet in the roiling moment, screaming at my husband as he represented every clueless male on the planet, and I, every angry woman of 2018, I announced that I hate all men and wish all men were dead. If one of my grandchildren yelled something that ridiculous, I'd have to stifle a laugh. My husband of 50 years did not have to stifle a laugh. He took it dead seriously. He did not defend his remarks. He did not defend men.
He sounds like a massive faggot.
He sat hunched and hurt, and he listened.
Let me tell you something. If I was with a girl during this whole Kavanaugh thing and she started screaming at me, I hate all men, like this described hurricane that she's describing, I could tell you that your hurricane would be met with a tsunami of laughter that would be, when I tell you that I wouldn't be able to get it under control, I would have to leave the home. I would have to go to like a Hooters or a pool hall and have a beer and calm down. I'd have to play like 3 games of pool before I stopped laughing.
I think I actually have audio into your dream. Here you go. This would be Mike right after she said it. I want all men dead.
Driving, sitting on the bus,
eating wings,
pointing at the Jets losing. Just doesn't even care.
Gets into a car accident. He's just handing insurance over. Just laughing. All right.
You ladies are adorable. Hey, I got an idea, right? This is a good idea.
Repeal the 19th?
Ban women writers.
All of them. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I like that.
If women want to write news articles, it's got to be a just one of the guys situation. where they push their tits down and they dress like a dude and they're like, "Hey guys, I'm going to journalism school, yo." Fake mustache.
He didn't defend his remark. He did not defend men. He sat hunched over and hurt, and he listened. For a moment, it occurred to me to be grateful that I was married to a man who will listen to a woman. The winds calmed ever so slightly in that moment, and then the storm surge welled up in me, and I realized the pathetic impotence of a nice man's plan to rebuild the wreckage by listening to a woman. As my rage rushed the streets of my mind.
My rage will echo through these corridors like the gust of 1,000 winds.
My rage is untethered and it knows no bounds.
She writes like Dennis Reynolds yells.
Streets of my mind toppling every memory of every good thing my husband's ever done. And there are scores of memories. I said the meanest thing I'd ever said to him.
I would have no problem throwing this woman from a helicopter.
I said the meanest thing I ever said to him. Don't you dare sit there and sympathetically promise me to change. Don't say you will stop yourself before you blurt out some.
If this story doesn't end in a rape, I'm going to be really angry and disappointed.
Yeah, but it's the dude. Shyamalan twist. Some impotent, annoyed, and controlling remark. No, I said you can't change. You are unable to change. You do not have the skills. You won't do it. You, I said, are one of the good men. You respect women. You believe in women. You like women.
Yes, look, this is women. This is respect. I'm always respecting women.
You don't hit women or rape women in any way, abuse women. You have applauded and funded feminism for half a century.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Sorry, but you want me to respect women. You also don't want me to hit or rape them. I can't respect people who make up special rules, right? Can we at least start there? You're making up you can't rape or hit me. I'm a woman. Also respect me. Well, throw the rape and the hitting back on the table. I'll respect you. I'm not saying I'll rape or hit you.
But you want the option to.
But if it's on the table, you'll know. And then I'll respect you because you know it's on the table at any.
It's just like holding the shotgun, but not necessarily firing it.
Exactly. You can't tell me like, "Oh, time out. My shoe is loose." Then I don't respect you.
You are one of the good men, and you cannot change. You can listen all you want, but that will not create an iota of change. In the centuries of feminist movements that have washed up away good men and have not organized their own mass movement to change themselves and their sons, or to attack the mean-spirited teasing, punching thing that passes for male culture.
I know we do the bit where you read these terrible things and I scream about women, but this is genuinely, this is so boring. This is boring. This woman's, she poured all of her energy into this. She said, "I'm going to write the article of the year about the Me Too movement." This is the most boring dribble I've ever heard in my life. This is the worst letters to the editor of Hustler I've ever heard.
Anthony says, clearly she's a delight at parties.
This miserable bitch is the future of women.
When good men like Senator Christopher A. Coons give heartfelt, sincere speeches about how we must listen to women, I don't know whether to coo or laugh or cry or yell because you're a woman and you're fucking hysterical.
Yeah, this is why you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Think about it. Listen to women as a program for change. It says to women, you will continue to suffer these abuses. Men will continue to do disgusting things to you. The storms will keep coming. The tide will continue to rise. But now we listen and help you rebuild. Pay attention, people. If we do not raise boys to walk humbly and care deeply, if we do not demand that men do more than just listen, we will all drown in the flood, and there's no patriarchal Noah to save us.
Is this over?
It's
is
over.
it, please?
That's over. Yeah.
God damn, ladies, please. If any of you out there are like, "I'm thinking of becoming a," just don't. It's not. Fuck, man. Like, seriously, women directors and women writers and women, like, you are ruining everything.
All right, guys, we have to go to break. We're going to be right back. RevengeOfTheSith.com/donate. That's how you help us out. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. That keeps us running. Help us out, folks. It keeps us well-funded to do things. and basically live our lives. All right? We're here for you.
Yeah, I
all
want to
right?
live my fucking life.
Or Mike might rape you, like
Is
you
that
said
too
earlier.
much to fucking ask, huh? I don't want to rage like a storm in the gust of wind. The winds of change. Huh?
And please don't change the channel. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am
am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
And now a woman who knows about shaming firsthand, supermodel Gigi Hadid.
All right, everyone enjoying themselves? How's that filet mignon? You know, we're all here for a really important reason. Because everyone should have a safe
we've got a
space
problem.
wherever
What?
they go.
Reality's here.
But of course,
He's trying to
that
crash the
takes a lot
party.
of effort,
Reality?
a lot of resources.
Who let him in? Shit!
Ooh,
Nice wine, huh? What do you think of that? You know what I think of your pretty flowers? There you go. How do you like that?
All right, buddy, let's go.
I shit on all of you.
Seagal?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Give me that, you stupid bitch. What a lovely charity event. I suppose you're all feeling pretty good about yourselves, hmm? What have you done? You've raised $300 by spending $500,000 on filet mignon and crystal glasses. Look at you, Vin dipshit. You say fat shaming is wrong, so in response you show off your abs. You're the one fat shaming, idiot! What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. We eat too much. We take our spoiled life for granted. Feel a little bad about it sometimes. No. You want to put all your shit up on the internet and have every single person say, hooray for you. Fuck you. You're all pricks.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis. Tuesday show. Thanks for staying with us. And, of course, if you like the show, like the logo, you go to revengeofthesis.com. Buy a t-shirt. Go to the shop. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, the holidays are coming up. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, click our Amazon banner, revengeofthesis.com. That's a good way to save the show. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, for those beloved fans, the ones that are on a Patreon, we really do appreciate it. And for the rest of you, you fucking freeloaders.
Yeah, seriously, beat it. This fucking this girl's still missing, huh?
Which girl?
Girl from Wisconsin. Jamie Kloss. She's some 13-year-old that fucking they found the parents dead.
Oh shit!
And the girl's missing, yeah, and they're saying
I didn't hear about this.
The news isn't saying anything yet, but 4chan's already like saying that it's Somali immigrant. Some guy.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not good. But that's I'm not gonna lie. I hate to sound fucking horrible, but if the parents are dead, teenage girl, white girl's kidnapped by a Somalian, girl's dead. Like I don't want to be mean, but that's
the numbers
odds are not in our favor here. But hopefully she's found safe.
Mike, can you believe it's been a year? We're back. The Slutwalk 2018.
Oh, great! Why?
Remember
Is
the
there every
Slutwalk?
month? Is there degeneracy?
It's the slut. Hey, this is Nuance Bro interviewing people at the Slutwalk.
Islam is the true path, folks.
All right. So why are we out here today?
Islam is the one true path.
You see a fat slut, belief survivors, and rape culture. The irony of being out there dressed like a whore and saying at the same time, and rape culture, you are... Do they think this makes them look good?
Today.
We're here just to empower women, empower ourselves.
I think that
as
they
our-
don't know what they're doing. I really don't.
They just
I
have no
don't
understanding.
I think that women in politics is just like the moth thing. Like, I don't think a moth knows why it's chasing the light. These women are just...
The chat room wants somebody to save the puppy. I feel bad for the dog.
Our body, we can own it and fuck what anyone thinks. Yes, against stand together. Everything that women are going through in today's culture.
But all of this rape stuff is born of this, it's my body, I do what I want culture. This going out and being promiscuous. This going out and hanging out with strange men and doing drugs in their apartment at 3 a.m. It all stems from that. Like, I'm sorry, but, oh, God damn, it's so annoying, the chair. But these, like, I know a lot of people that, like, were homeschooled and then go to, like, Liberty University, and you know what? They weren't raped.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, stop.
And what are we trying to achieve specifically today? Like anything specific?
I think more just like empowerment. Yeah, for
More
sure.
empowerment. Sure, more empowerment.
What does that mean, though?
Here is more empowerment.
What? No, but you're right, though.
Hang on. I'm going to give you... I'm going to fix this right now. You're
Okay.
a woman at the woman's room.
Okay.
I'm going to write down a prescription here for 5 empowerments.
Okay.
And there you go. Everything's fixed now.
Give me 5 empowerments.
There you
Can
go.
I trade these in for Xanax?
Absolutely not.
Then, no, I don't need it. Keep your empowerment.
No, that's what you wanted. You wanted more empowerment.
I don't want it! Take it back.
That's women, folks. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want.
Are there any particular issues or anything that's happened recently that's brought you out today?
I think, honestly, who the person is sitting in the White House.
Of course! It's Trumpity Trump.
This woman is such an emotional wreck, she can't even speak.
No, you're right. I feel bad for that dog.
Because that's kind of that, by the way, that's not, she's not nervous because the cameras are rolling. That's how that woman, she talks like this because she's a goddamn mess.
For me personally, having gone through what this walk is about, and
Being a slut? This is the slut walk. This is
listen to,
literally called the slut walk.
But listen to these dumb women speak, like these dumb people in general, when they go, having personally gone through what this rally is about. You just said nothing! I still don't know what the rally's about. Wait, so you've been through more empowerment?
Yes.
She said the rally's about more empowerment. You're saying you've been through what the rally's about, so you've been through more I'm confused.
him being there and being in a place of power and just showing women across the world.
Good example, so we are that example today.
You know what's great when you go to like any right-wing rally and you go up to a group of men? The closer, please don't take your pets to protest. Thank you.
Agreed.
But it's like, dude, you go to a rally, right? Say it's a bunch of right-wing guys, and you go, what brings you here today? Well, you know, I've been really bothered lately by the crackdown on freedom of speech on social media platforms, and I think we need to do more to battle illegal immigration in this country and to cut back entitlement programs so we can get America back to work. Oh, well, thank you.
So what
Thank
do I
you
do
for
with
your
this
interview.
apartment that I wrote up?
This isn't a really good gotcha interview.
Yeah.
But then they go to them. I think like empowerment, more with women, orange jaw, Trump, Cheeto man.
They really are viciously stupid.
And what specifically about Trump? Like, I'm assuming you're referring to Trump. What has he done specifically that's brought you out here?
His crimes against women.
It's crimes against women.
And not having to answer for him. And Bill Cosby's in prison and he's in...
Because he was convicted in a court case.
Yeah, you know what happened? You know why Bill Cosby is in prison and Donald Trump is the president? Because Bill Cosby raped women. And that's a big... Like, usually, you know, it's going to come down to two guys for the job. The guy who didn't rape any women... Look, you can say whatever you want about Trump. Is he a pig? Probably.
Yeah.
But... Look at any footage of Trump before America hated him. This man never had a problem getting pussy.
No, that's a good point.
Ever. He never had a problem getting pussy. It was never any Trump rape allegation. Oh my God, Trump. Remember, Michael Jackson raped Macaulay Culkin, not Donald Trump.
Allegedly.
80-plus-year-old black man, and there's a white man who's committed even more crimes.
Nice snake tattoo. What are you, a fucking World War II sailor?
She doesn't want anyone to tread on her arm.
Like, which one specifically?
Yes.
But that's not... I mean, is that something Trump did, like, himself? Or?
I think, and just every...
What you guys don't know is that Trump and Kavanaugh were in Yale together running trains.
Oh, okay.
Running trains on all the ugly girls. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where'd you read that?
Broadly.
Oh, okay. Well,
dot motherboard. Dot Vice.
Okay, you're gonna keep going with the URL, aren't you?
This.
That's a lot. That's a big site.
Everything the trial, he stands with these people in his actions, and he's dividing our country right now. And
Yeah, he's dividing our country. He's the one.
that's up for the people who need him to stand up for them.
So not
Nice door knocker earrings, you fucking whale. Do you think that her earrings are that big because she thinks by comparison it'll make her face look smaller? It's like a fucking optical illusion.
She's got a watch on that's a wall clock.
Yes, it's fucking grandfather clock on her wrist.
You fucking pig. Nobody's going to rape you. Relax.
Walking around like Flava Flav.
Yeah, seriously. If you don't want to get raped, do cardio. Maybe it won't be easy to catch.
nothing, no like specific allegations against Trump or.
No, there's specific allegations.
You know what it is? Like,
Yeah.
I've known women before that were raped. And I've apologized to them for the rapes. No, I'm kidding. No, but I've had a female friend that was raped, and
Was it Dr. Ford?
she dealt with it was, and this is why I'm very against the orange Cheeto rape machine.
Oh, now we added rape machine to it. Orange Cheeto rape machine.
Absolutely. But I knew a girl once who had been through that sort of thing, and she didn't have a victim mentality, so she ended up taking a series of classes, and then later on in life volunteering for those very classes to help other women learn how to shoot guns and do like that's my
Defend
purse,
himself,
I don't
yeah.
know you, and like actually help women to feel like, instead of feeling like this all day every day, those women feel like, okay, you know, I wish a nigga would try to rape me.
Right.
Like, you understand, if you really if you wanted more empowerment, you wouldn't bring your dog to a rally dressed like a day shift strip club waitress. You would be at one of those classes right now, learning how to flip dudes over your shoulder, or learning how to shoot a gun in between somebody's fucking eye sockets. And then oddly enough, you know what happens to all those women? They become conservatives.
Yeah, they do.
And they
That's
go
a
off
good
and get
point.
married, and then they become like the weird wife that can actually shoot a gun when they're at home alone.
All right, let's go back to Stargate earrings.
We all know them grabbing pussy. His way he talks about women.
Yeah, no, you're right. He really makes women look bad.
Yeah,
You're right.
He is.
He's the one.
He is actively every day making women look bad in this country.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, women. They never take personal responsibility ever. Ever. Even the cool ones. Sorry, girls. I know I love some of you guys, but even you cool ones, there is a breaking point for you as to how much responsibility even you are willing to take for where your life is at. Every single one of you, even the cool chicks, will eventually get to that point where they go, well, I was molested as a kid, or, my dad wasn't around enough, and that's why we're... Stop. You can always spend... If you spend enough time with a woman, you will eventually hear them place the blame for most of their problems at the feet of some man somewhere.
In many quotes, it doesn't matter. He's allowed it. He's allowed everyone to get away with talking bad about people and disrespecting everyone.
By the way, they can't even work in concert with each other. They talk over each other. Forget one unified message. You guys can't. Can you imagine sitting at a bar and having these idiots just talking over each other the entire time? These women don't talk to you. They talk at you.
It sounds like they trained a bunch of chickens to be in a barbershop quartet.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone.
You mentioned Kavanaugh though specifically, and there have been allegations against him. What do you make of that whole situation? Because it looks like he's going to be confirmed today.
What about the fact that black people rape white people at a 6-to-1 ratio, and then white people only rape black people in that 1-to-6 ratio? What do you think of that?
That's a weird stat to bring up.
Despite only being 13% of the population.
Oh boy.
Ma'am, comment?
He said grab my pussy once.
Oh, clearly. We
So-
need to destroy him.
Right. Yeah. That's why we're out here. That's why we're celebrating women, and that's why we're celebrating our rights, and we have survivors.
No,
Is
you
there
don't.
anybody at this rally worth raping? One. Show me one.
For sure. Believe survivors no matter what.
All right, here, we'll skip to another.
If you
He said,
specifically
Is
about
she-
the
is she worth
allegations against
raping?
Kavanaugh and like the whole process and the
My
evidence
God,
process,
look
the
at
FBI
Look
investigation.
at these. None. By the way, I'm not trying to claim to have abs or be some Adonis or be this perfect guy who takes perfect care of himself, but these women are like in their 20s. They're all these like sloppy, soft-bodied messes. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
all dressed like they have Asperger's. They didn't even run a brush through their hair. These girls are fucking disgusting. Who would want to rape any of them? All right, the one on the right, maybe.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, that investigation was a joke. Like, you can't have it through like 5 days and like, you know.
So we should have just delayed indefinitely the vote, right? We should have just
Forever,
stopped
yes.
everything forever.
Correct.
If you wanted a timely investigation, you sloppy-titted mess, maybe they should have fucking released the information 2 months prior when they had it.
And they didn't interview enough people. And
He didn't interview his own roommate, like his own roommate in college. Like, really, you're not gonna.
Like really, really, bro, literally, bro. You're not gonna just sit there, dude. Are you serious, bro?
But do you get that these women are just gross?
Oh yeah,
they're just gross. Like this is the Western woman. This is what we're left with.
That's gross.
Like, as much as I used to nag on all these people that went and got some kind of Asian wife,
right?
Or went and got themselves some kind of European brainwashed Stepford wife. Like, God bless you guys. You guys had the right idea. These American women are fucking human garbage.
All right, let's.
Nice freeze frame, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Interview him,
Still doing it.
who publicly said, like, I saw him blackout drunk on several occasions.
Like you've been every weekend of your life since you turned 17 years old.
Yeah, I have a feeling this girl has been blacked out before too.
Oh, I think you're saying it a different way.
But no.
And so
She's been blacked out. She's also been blacked.
Okay, that's me.
Regardless of the rape allegations, if you are willing to
Did she say irregardless?
Yeah, irregardless, bro.
blackout drunk on several occasions, and so regardless of the rape
shit, regardless.
allegations, if you are willing to lie under oath, and we have proof, we have.
You don't have proof. You don't understand. So wait a second. Let me get this straight. When it comes to the law, I am not going to go by the man who's been serving in the justice system for how long? 37 years, I believe. 37 years. Serving in the justice system for since he got out of college. Even in Yale, he was in law club. Like, this guy is. I'm not going to listen to him. I'm going to listen to a slut Mexican woman that's at a rally. She's the one. This woman of upstanding character.
These women are so disgusting. Like, do you understand? I understand now why Elliot Rodgers snapped. I understand the whole incel thing. Like, there are some incels out there that are just like, I can't talk to girls, they're shy, whatever. But there are guys, and I'm one of those guys at this point that, like, I could get laid, I could date. But this is what's out there, and this makes me fucking sick. It makes me ill. It makes me ill to meet most women now. They're fucking disgusting. They're brainwashed, and they're not even hot and trying to take over the world. They're like these sloppy Barbie Ferreira cigarette smoky cough types. It's disgusting.
Well, I skipped ahead to a different one. Now, is that a woman right there wearing the slut shirt?
No, can't be.
Well, let's see.
Change, so we're here to try to change it.
No, that's a woman.
Oh my God,
that's a man-faced woman.
That is fucking.
But there's been some positive developments, right? For example, I think
Who
since
raped fucking D. Snyder face over here?
Jesus,
I want to rock.
Holy fuck! What was the Lurch? She looks like fucking Lurch in a wig.
She looks like Styx Hexenhammer.
Yeah, just normally on a normal day.
1980 or even the 1970s, rape rates have actually dropped by 85%, something like that. So that's a positive direction, right?
Positive, but it should have dropped
there's
a
still
million
rapes.
percent.
It should have dropped 1,000,000%.
But that's not a percentage of
1,000,000%.
Sweetheart, an absolute. Somebody wrote razor fist. That's very funny too.
Also would have accepted Lockjaw from Bond.
Also, we would have accepted Tessa Blanchard. The absolute most that rapes could drop, sweetheart, would be 100%. 1,000,000% is not a percent. That's not a thing. You could increase by 1,000,000%.
Correct.
That would be outrageous, though. Outrageous.
There should be nothing, and we shouldn't be putting rapists on our Supreme Court.
And you're walking around with a shirt that says slut, though. Like,
don't slut shame.
No, I'm going to.
But also don't rape. Don't slut shame and don't have sex with sluts and don't be around women.
At all? Sounds great.
in our freaking White House. I mean, it's just...
You're referring to Kavanaugh for the Supreme Court? Sure. So what are your thoughts about the specific allegations against him, the FBI investigation, and all the evidence that's been brought forth?
I think that we have to believe her, and I think the fact...
No, we don't.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why do we have to believe her? Give me one good reason.
The fact that we're even questioning it is ridiculous.
The fact that we even had any follow-up questions whatsoever.
Yeah. They should have just said, oh, he did? I'm so sorry! Straight to jail.
Like a Law and Order episode. Cuffs on Kavanaugh within a half hour. Like, what is happening? Even if I raped her, there's a statute of limitations. What is this?
Yeah.
These women are absolutely nuts.
And I think that, you know, for people who have never been through that before, especially...
Oh, let me guess. You were raped?
Everyone's been raped.
I just feel if you were raped, you wouldn't then go wear a shirt that said slut. You know what I mean? Like, again, like you said, you know, your friend started, you know, taking self-defense classes, teaching making something. And these women, they go, I was raped, so here's what I'm going to do.
That friend, by the way, prays for a do-over every day.
Every day.
So it's just like, I'm just waiting. I'll fucking kill him. I want to kill a man.
Especially for maybe a man who's never experienced that before, they don't believe her. But that moment impacted her entire life and determined who she is as a person.
Hysterical woman. This is why you'll never be taken seriously.
And he doesn't remember it is because it didn't impact him at all. And he did it all the time.
He also did it all the time. He was just raping chicks left and right.
And it wasn't an issue for him, but it changed her entire life.
Her mental illness changed her entire life.
Jump in the line, raping bitches all the time.
Okay, I don't believe you.
Fucking Kavanaugh doing the Beetlejuice dance.
I think it was Hillary Clinton. She said, believe women up until the point that evidence shows, like, to the contrary or something like that, because her husband was accused of a lot of things as well. You had Juanita Broderick, you had Paula Jones, and all these different people. Like,
all right, time to skip ahead to another hoe.
You know what it is?
I got a good one for you. As to not disappoint.
Obviously, you know,
somebody left two life-size. Somebody left two massive sized fucking chocolate Easter bunnies outside, and they're melting in the sun. Are you, dude? I'm sneezing a lot too. Is everybody getting sick?
I don't know. I'm not sick. I
don't want to get sick.
I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just my allergies
What did these
are really
slobs say? Jesus Christ, this bitch has nipples like fucking plates, like dinner plates.
obviously, you know, fair and balanced treatment and both, you know, hearing out both sides about things. What do you think about things like rape allegations that come out and people say believe all women and things like that? Don't you think there should also be, you know, like some deference given to men who might be potentially falsely accused?
Of course. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's about equality. I mean, it's not where I'm not just out here for women only. I mean, there's men who have, you know, people saying bad things about them too, and so it's men being raped too. It's not just women, so it's all about equality.
Okay, do you mean to tell me that the fat, messy black girls covered in lace, looking like Atlanta day shift strippers, are going to be the voices of reason here?
Wait, but here's why. Think about this for a second. In that community, for example,
the two voices of reason.
Yes, here they are. In that community, for example, there is a lot of false rape allegations that go around.
Oh, yeah.
So I think maybe they had somebody in their family affected by a false rape allegation.
Probably actually doing time for it.
Yeah,
'cause he's
you're
a
right.
black guy.
Is there any other reasons, like in contemporary culture, that you guys are out here? Is there anything specific, like any events that have happened in recent memory that bring you guys out here?
Nigga, I'm just trying to get laid.
Well, I am a survivor of rape. I have been raped before when I was younger, and I was blamed because of the clothes that I wear.
Well, it couldn't possibly be that.
And
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 18, but I was
Jesus.
12. I was 12 at the time.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like
That's horrible.
What?
I just feel bad.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
as a 12
But, you
year
know,
old,
I'm just saying, like, ladies, I'm not telling you how to live your lives. I'm not telling you how to dress. But, you know, a nice long skirt with the little slits, nice turtleneck. Sometimes you go, that's a beautiful woman there. Like, you don't have to be gross. Just saying.
And we move to another one.
Slutwalk.
But what are we trying to achieve today?
Our voices to be heard.
They want their voices to be heard.
All right, well, they were heard. Now you can go home.
You can leave, go home.
Is there anything, like, specifically in contemporary culture that you guys have seen that maybe inspired you to come out today?
Gross, dude. Like, you know, it's a good example. Fedbot. Fedbot. I don't think I've ever seen Fedbot's ankles or cleavage. But Fedbot always dresses nice. Like, you always see Fedbot and go, she looks really good.
Right.
But at no point, if you ever showed pictures of Fedbot at a trial for rape, would anybody go, clearly she's at fault. She's a promiscuous alcoholic lunatic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a little air of class around you will also help a long way with your allegation should the unthinkable ever happen. You know what I mean? I know women who have been like, I've been raped 17 times. And you're like, all right, Jesus Christ, somebody needs attention again. You know, like there'll be somebody that's like, I was taken advantage of. I was raped at an inpatient rehab center when I was detoxing from heroin. It's like, okay, but you did make a series of decisions that led to you being in that bed. I'm just saying. But, you know, there are lifestyle choices you can make so that if and when something ever happened, there would be a whole room full of gasps of horror and people would be there for you. But, I mean, if you stumble in like this, stinking like fucking American Spirit cigarettes and fucking stumbling in all drunk and coked up and go, I was raped. It's just, people tend to go, well, you know what happens.
Everything on the news every day.
Like, is there anything specific, though?
Like, these whores all hang around in these empowered circles of whoredom where they do drugs and whatever. It's my body. I do what I want. And they hang around with male feminist enablers. And they're disgusting human beings. My point is, rape is sort of like your milieu. This is like the world you live in with drug use and degeneracy. Nobody ever feels super bad for a race car driver when they crash and hurt themselves.
True.
Because it's like, you know, oh my God, Dale Earnhardt died. Yeah, well, Dale Earnhardt's a faggot who didn't want to wear his little protective vest thing, and he liked to ram people off the side. So eventually, someday you're going to get hurt. Nobody really cried out for the man. If you're going to hang around rape parties and get raped, rape.
Mike, I remember when you told me when activists make songs to bring them immediately to the show.
I never said that.
Yeah, he did off air. He's like, when the next time, don't worry though, this isn't a woman with a ukulele. This is a man.
These are lies.
And then, no, this song isn't about feminism either. This song is about the social justice warrior.
Is it about the JQ?
No, Mike. This gentleman's a social justice
I meant
warrior.
DQ. I'm sorry, Dairy Queen.
Oh, let's get a blizzards after the show. Okay. Daniel Kelly.
I already hate this man.
Wait, why? He hasn't done anything yet.
You're letting all your fellow potato N-words down, sir.
They call me a social justice warrior for trying to change the world.
What's with this fake accent he's doing? Is this a real accent or a fake
I don't know.
Trying to change the world. A snowflake, a dreamer, a bleeding heart.
my God, we finally got a
just
left
here to do my part.
Yes, we did. You know, this is what I was saying. This brings me hope because this counterbalances all the stupid QAnon rap songs.
A big bad dong.
This. Remember, folks, let the left keep doing this stuff. Don't do it, you.
Snowflake, a dreamer, a bleeding heart. But I'm just here to do my part.
That's great. Why don't you sing this song at fucking Molly Tippett's funeral, faggot? How about that?
You need to do it in song form, Mike.
But at least the tacos are good.
La-da-dee, la-da-da.
My daughter is dead, but I have delicious guacamole instead.
La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee.
I'm just here to do my part, be a voice against the crowd.
Against the crowd?
You are the crowd.
So brave of you to take on a political position that's supported by the government, the media, the schools, faculty, the cop unions. All of you. It's so brave of you. Way to go against the grain.
You've cut down trees and poisoned the seas, raped the earth and done as you please. My message is simple, not hard to explain. Stop fracking, polluting for power and gain.
Yes, Mike.
No.
Okay, well, counter argument.
I hope that helped.
Preserve the earth for the young.
And then hand this country over to brown people who didn't earn it.
Is that what you want?
Call me a social justice warrior.
I got another word for you. It's much shorter.
Faggot.
For trying to change the world. A snowflake, a dreamer,
And
a
potentially a pedophile. I'm just guessing.
bleeding heart. But I'm just here to do my part, be a voice against the crowd.
Voice against the crowd.
I have South African men fuck my wife. I put up a Craigslist ad.
These Jamaicans, they come, and then I prep the bull.
They're such wonderful lads. La-da-dee, la-da-da.
You keep women down, don't give them a choice. Laugh at their stories and silence their voice.
Fucking I wish.
They are partners and equals, not chattel or slaves. Mothers and sisters, wives caring and brave. It's time for the balance to change.
You had the balance for 8 years, you fucking whiner, you whiny faggot.
They call me a social justice warrior.
Wait till the drums kick. I'm kidding.
This dude. I bet he gets all the pussy.
I bet his wife left him. He's now signaling trying to get laid, and he lives in a studio apartment. That's a studio apartment.
For trying to change the world.
My wife left me, and I was removed from my position as a professor because I used to drink too much and take liberties with my students.
A snowflake, a dreamer, a bleeding heart.
Now I live in a studio apartment with a television from Rent-A-Center.
He has one of those Sanyos or whatever, one of those off-brand Sanyos.
I'm just here to do my part.
That or it's a major brand name, but a brand name it's known for something else.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Amana. Here's my Amana TV.
Frigidaire makes TVs
Yeah,
now? What
dude,
is
they
this?
do.
It's
Yeah.
a weird thing. It's
really-
cross-branding.
It's Frigidaire TV. Check out my Casio flat screen.
And if you pop and if you actually scratch off the fucking logo for Frigidaire, it just says Daewoo underneath. Son of a bitch.
Remember when they made cars?
I've been had again.
Be a voice against the crowd.
Kodak TV, man, he says. A Kodak.
Trample on cultures 1,000 years old. Their dreaming is packaged to be bought and sold.
My culture is like 1,500 years old.
Yeah.
What about my culture?
Fuck your culture.
Daniel Kelly, my fellow potato N-word. What about our culture?
You have something to learn from the lives they've led. They care for
Eternal
each
entropy in the chat. Leftover hippies are the worst.
They really are the worst.
other and the land that they tread. Respect the wisdom they hold.
Do it.
They call me a social justice
You gotta admit, that's a tight hook.
warrior.
Tight hook, dude.
For trying to change the world.
But into what? This is what I want to know. How many immigrants? Change
boy.
it into what? Give me your fucking end game here. You guys don't have an end game.
Can you wait till Pitbull shows up and raps first?
A snowflake, a dreamer, a bleeding heart.
A faggot, a douchebag, a self-aggrandizing scumbag.
I'm just here to do my part. Be a voice against the crowd.
This is good stuff. Arthur Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen.
Your children taught violence and hatred and greed. Stunted and twisted.
Shut the fuck up. You understand? If this were at an open mic back in the day, me and the other comedians would have tortured this man.
Oh, yeah.
Capital's creed. Teach them to love, respect for the earth. To balance
Closer. Grandpa, you're not in Woodstock anymore, Grandpa.
their goals with the future's worth. To walk light upon the ground.
This guy's really good.
And they will be social.
That's a good point, Pinochet goes, we didn't name them social justice warriors. They gave that name to themselves. That's correct.
Justice warriors trying to change the world. Snowflakes and dreamers and bleeding hearts, just here to do their part.
He really thinks this is
Be a
good.
voice
Yes.
against the crowd. Social justice warriors.
Let's just hand this country over to international liberal Jews who control our banks and our media. Shut up. Fucking
To
asshole.
change the world. Snowflakes, the dreamers, the bleeding hearts, trying there to do their part.
It's really good.
Be a voice.
Is it really? What,
against
somebody said the song is 10 minutes.
No, it's only 5 minutes.
That's a lot of minutes for a
It's a lot of
song.
minutes.
45 views. Where'd you find this?
Oh, I go deep. Here you go, guys. If he probably needs some
Wait, that's
review.
a cover? So wait, that's a song?
That apparently, Daniel Kelly's an Australian folk singer who performs regularly around the Yas area at festivals, local cafes, and markets. He writes songs mainly in the style of traditional ballads and released some albums you can find, blah, 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 blah. Daniel introduced this song by saying one of the proudest YouTube moments was getting called a hippie in the comments on one of his videos. This song is proudly owning the SJW slur, often used by the enemies of fairness, caring, and compassion in our world. Wait a second.
There's nothing worse than people that need to feel like they're making a difference all the time. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Is this a man on a ukulele?
Yeah,
This
bro.
is the original music that was covered? This was the original song. This was the original song that the man covered.
They call me the soul.
No! No! This is real? Holy shit, dude! First off, he looks retarded. Let's start with that. Wearing his Batman shirt. And somebody married this faggot?
Yeah, this is Mike Enoch 10 years ago.
Holy shit!
They call me the
Nice anime girl.
Yeah, it's really good.
Social justice warrior.
What do you think you are, fucking Elvis Costello? He's trying to sound like Elvis Costello.
I know.
I'm a social justice warrior. Yeah.
Oh, trying to change the world.
I'm also a massive faggot with AIDS and a weird haircut, and I look like Mike Buschetti's love child.
Jerry Miller. Glass Hawaii now for bringing this dumb retard guitar into the world. Agreed.
A snowflake, a dreamer, a bleeding heart. But I'm just here to do my part.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song is called Shabbos Goy by Daniel Kelly.
I do my part, and I do what I'm told.
He does. Someone Danny Saint goes Hodor. He does look like Hodor.
A voice against the crowd. You have cut down the trees.
He edited the video nice because now he cut it over to deforestation.
Pay your carbon taxes to fund Israel's walls.
Poison the seas, rape the earth, and done as you please.
My wife hasn't had a white cock inside of her in 5 years.
All right, we're not gonna go through the whole thing again. So, are you the one that went down the little lunchbox hole?
Yeah, I brought a little lunchbox to the group.
Can you explain to me what that is?
She's a clown person.
I'm gonna need more information than that, Mike.
She is a young woman, a vibrant, radiant young woman.
Why is she commenting in our Facebook group? I'm just curious what's happening.
Well, because we were discussing young little lunchbox, the fine program known as Nightwave Live, and Blackburn found little lunchbox and added her to the Revenge of the Sis fan group.
Okay.
We're bringing her into the family, Royce.
I think I should have had a say in. Okay, is this her? Is this her? Hold on. I remember. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a little lunchbox.
What in the name of Emma Gonzalez is this shit?
You know, the Parkland shooting's been hard on her. This is little lunchbox. She decided to live her life as a clown.
What?
Is it the weirdest thing we've heard of at this point?
No, but what do you mean live her life as a clown?
Like she's identifies as clownkin. Wants to be a clown.
Did she go to clown college?
No.
So she's not even legally a clown.
She's a clown, like in her heart.
How
in here, she's a clown. Some people are born into the clown life, dude. And besides, she's made it very clear in her Q&A session that she doesn't want to professionally pursue being a clown.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, that's fine.
She doesn't want to cheapen it.
No, you're right. That's fair. You wouldn't want to cheapen being a clown.
Yeah, it's like being a sex worker. Why cheapen sex? Sex should be something that's sacred, right? She's a clown person.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Lil Lunchbox. I have been having a rough couple of days.
Couple of fucking... How old
Can I
is
say
she?
this?
22 years?
I don't know. Can you do this, though? Just a little advice. They're going to request this in the chat room. I always play Calliope music in the background. It's just, while she talks, it makes the videos way better. Gotta play the Calliope music. Really, really kicks things up a notch.
Calliope music. Hold on. This? Here, send me one. I'll play it.
But I've been practicing something that I wanted to share with you because it's genuinely helped me so much. Like,
is it fucking therapy? Like, because I don't think this. And by the way, her career isn't taking off.
What do you mean?
She's like 47 subs.
don't know what-
Like, she's not, you know.
She's blowing up on Facebook.
Oh, really?
She's blowing up on Facebook. She had like 100 likes on Facebook when I started talking about her on Nightwave. She's
Okay.
already up to like 2,000.
Really?
Oh, word's getting out about Little Lunchbox. Yeah, you gotta have this music playing while she talks.
what happened? I was talking to someone from another Facebook group, a closed group, and we were possibly flirting
much better.
a little bit, whatever. And someone DM'd my husband, and he left.
Whoa, what did she just say?
So she had a husband, but his name was Robin.
Okay.
He's a Swedish gentleman.
Okay.
And, there's conflicting reports. Now, she says she got caught flirting with another man.
Okay.
Well, that's the rumor. But she claims that he just couldn't deal with her being all about that clown life.
So it wasn't the floating thing, the flirting thing.
She's not just a clown. She's a clown hoe. She was caught hoeing.
Well, okay, but back in my day, and we saw this, back in my day, people like this just became juggalos, and that was that.
And
right?
and she has addressed it. Again, we've gone deep down the fucking Little Lunchbox rabbit hole on Nightwave.
Okay.
She's met some juggalos. They seem pretty cool, but she doesn't feel like a juggalo. She's just a clown person.
Got it.
She's like a a Ronin, like a samurai without a master.
Right.
She doesn't have like a clown set that she's made a commitment to yet. You know what I mean? So
No, I don't, Mike. I don't know what you mean.
Well, dude, there's a lot of... Look, we're trying to get her... Right now, we're not worried about getting her a clown gang. We need to get her a new man, and that's what I've been doing on Nightwave, is we've been looking into potential beaux for her. Yucko the Clown was one. Remember the dunk tank guy from O&A, the one that was like, yeah, the dunk tank clown?
Yeah.
So we're just looking right now at different...
What about Homie the Clown?
A little old now, and he's fictional.
Oh, so they need to be like legit clowns.
We need real clowns.
Okay, got it. Sorry, let me. This is next level.
Jamie and Scott. She's a clown without a carnival. Exactly.
Possibly flirting a little bit, whatever. And someone DM'd my husband, and he left. He took the cat initially, but he at least, had the decency to drop him off. But anyway, it's been hard. If you haven't noticed in my other videos, some people said I seemed like I was acting. I will admit I was trying to play it up a little bit in that one video where I take the shot because I figured that my husband would see it and I just wanted him to feel bad for me. I don't know. It's embarrassing. But anyway, point is, I've been doing something, a form of therapy that has really, really been helping me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know some people follow this.
What is this?
A little lunchbox, dude. You gotta get hip with the little lunchbox.
And if I feel like I can help someone in any way with, something like this, I want to share it. It's like religion. You want to share it because it's helped you and you want to help people, and yeah. Anyway, it's called laughter therapy.
Laughter therapy.
I don't know if you
What is laughter therapy, Mike?
It's laughter therapy for, I guess, clowns.
I think it's really appropriate for the whole clown lifestyle, which I will talk more about eventually, but...
By the way, she hasn't joined a clown clique. How many clown cliques are there?
So I'm basically
I don't know, but she's joining our clique.
Okay, so she's ours now?
Blackburn added her to the group.
We got to get her on the show.
We're going to win her over. She's ours now. She's part of our crew.
Now, what you do...
We have a motherfucking clown on our team, son.
Look, it's been getting way too fucking political lately. We needed to make it weird. It's not surreal enough for me. I'm not doing drugs anymore, people. I've got to fill that void somehow.
I'm just going to demonstrate.
So now we got a clown.
Is this laugh therapy?
Hi, my name is Bria.
Yeah, it's like the scene from Final Fantasy X.
So she just laughs?
Yeah, she's our friend now. And she says terrible things and laughs.
What terrible things? Like actual terrible things? Oh, let's just listen.
I have been diagnosed with depression.
This is a real thing, by the way, laughter therapy. It's another one of these things that broads do. They have like entire support groups where women get together and do this. It's really stupid. Women are dumb.
I have also been
Somebody's saying give her to Worski. She,
OCD.
look, she's too good for Worski. Worski doesn't get her.
Hey, we got our own thing. Hey, calm down.
Fuck Worski.
Worski's got his own shit. Leave the fuck alone.
So what? She can go on Worski's show 2 or 3 times, and then he can go, "Hey, bring up the lunchbox girl, the clown girl. Why? First of all, why are you texting Tonkasaw? You texting Tonkasaw behind my back? Stop." She's all ours.
It's just invigorating. Like you're just really getting that shit out. Oh my god.
Your mental illness out?
I am triggered by having dirt touch my feet.
If you told me that they were rebooting the Joker with this instead of Joaquin Phoenix, I'd actually be happy.
Yeah, this is...
I'd be like, hey, let's give this chick a chance.
All right, look, we've come to the end of our show, unfortunately.
You gotta learn. Look, they're even saying you gotta be more accepting like me. She's part of the fucking family now.
Welcome, little lunchbox.
Somebody get up, you little lunchbox on the Discord. I want to. Why are you fucking talking Tonkasaw behind my back like that? I've been working on my Worski. It's pretty good, right? It's gotten better.
That's a good Worski.
It's getting much better. Look out, Worski. I'm coming for you.
Thank you for listening, folks. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donates how you help
That'll
us.
end up on a clip channel later.
Become a patron. Patreon.com/we're not sorry. Nightwave tonight?
Yep.
Nightwave
It's coming
tonight.
Last one because then Wednesday I'm off. So you fuckers better really enjoy tonight.
Daywave tomorrow, youtube.com/Daywave Radio. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for listening, Revenge of the Sis.